Hey everyone, my name is James and welcome back to ChippyGaming. So today we've got some very exciting news. Now, some of you may remember that about 3.5 weeks ago, I talked about the news that Terraria 1.4 Journey's End was being submitted to both Sony and Microsoft simultaneously for immediate release pending approval for both the PlayStation and the Xbox. Now, in that video, I predicted about 2 weeks we'd be waiting before we saw the update, and as you can all see, it's been a little bit longer than 2 weeks and yet still no update. But today, the exciting news is we actually have a big update and we even have a release date. So let's talk about what Relogic said in their official post. As we mentioned a bit ago, we've been in submission with Sony and Microsoft, and we did have to conduct a second pass/submission after fixing up a few things. However, we are completely confident in this second pass, enough so that we are ready to give you all an official date. That's right, Terrarians, we have an official launch date for Journey's End to arrive on Xbox and PlayStation September 30th. There we go. In about 2 weeks, at the end of the month, all of you will finally have access to 1.4 Journey's End. Now, to quickly answer a question I know I'll get, what version of Terraria is this? This more than likely will be the launch version of 1.4, of course with bug fixes and such, and then I imagine Terraria 1.4.1 will be ported over in the coming weeks or maybe months, however long it takes. So this news has me excited for a couple reasons. Number one, I can't wait to see all of you playing Journey's End. Like, as a Terraria fan, it really fills me with joy. And then secondly, now that PlayStation and Xbox are out the way, that leaves the door open to 1.4 on Switch. So we've known for a really long time that Switch is, delayed in comparison. But with all the attention moving to that version, who knows when we'll see it? I can't wait. I personally love the Nintendo Switch. So while on the subject of Terraria 1.4, some of you may remember that recently TModLoader released its first public alpha build, and ever since then I've been seeing comments asking me, is TModLoader playable now? Should I check it out or should I leave it? And I would say, yeah, it's actually super playable, and I would recommend checking it out, but only for one specific mod. So that mod is called the Clicker class, and even though it's a very light mod in terms of content, I feel for a PC player, it actually makes Terraria 1.4 pretty exciting again, especially if you've done, a couple of playthroughs of it in your free time. The mod is really cool. I'm actually Let's Playing it over on my second channel, Chippy's Couch. So if you want to check out some gameplay of it, head on over there and go and check it out, because I'm having genuinely such a blast with it. It's nice to play 1.4 again. But that's the only mod I would recommend at the minute. So stay tuned on the channel, because once it hits beta or some of the larger content mods get released, I'll give you updates on this channel. So this next part really shocked me. In the last news video, I spoke about my excitement for the Steam Deck. For those that don't know, Steam is working on a portable PC, kind of in the form factor of a Nintendo Switch, but beefy and on steroids. And I spoke about my pre-order and that I'm really excited to play Terraria on it. And then a couple of days ago, Terraria themselves actually tweeted out this image, which is a developer's unit of the Steam Deck. And they wrote, Terraria plus Steam Deck is the perfect combination for your adventures. And then Senex responded, it runs so freaking good on the Steam Deck. Really excited that we get to optimize Terraria for the experience. And honestly, it's just great to see that level of enthusiasm from the developers. As we all know, Terraria has officially ended now, but here the developers are saying, hey, we're going to optimize Terraria for the Steam Deck. And for anybody wondering, this isn't necessarily like a new port of Terraria. The Steam Deck is a portable computer, so if you own Terraria for PC, you own Terraria on the Steam Deck. It quite literally just is a PC. That's how you have to look at it. It's just a tiny PC that's trying to look a little bit like a Nintendo Switch. But Terraria really is the perfect fit, because back in Terraria, I think it was 1.3.1, they spent a really long time trying to fine-tune controller support for the PC version. So that's about it for today's video. Really exciting stuff. If you enjoyed today's video, be sure to give the video a big fat thumbs up. And if you're new around here, consider subscribing to Chippy Gaming. All right, see you in the next one, guys. Have a good one. Can't wait for you all to enjoy the update. Peace.